Good morning. My journey to where I am today has been a long one. I was raised Catholic where I grew up in Miami, Florida. I attended 8 years of Catholic school at St. Michael the Archangel. When I was young, we were taught to fear God. I had never heard of God's love. I moved to Minnesota when I was 21 years old after marrying someone from here. We moved a few times, and I attended several Catholic churches along the way. My daughters attended St. Luke's School in St. Paul while going to Mass at our home church of the Cathedral of St. Paul. Over the most recent years, I've lived in Roseville and went to Mass occasionally at Saint Rose of Lima. I had worked a few part-time jobs over the years, but after a few years, I wanted to volunteer and thought of St. Rose. One day I saw Father Pavelio in my apartment building. I recognized him and introduced myself. When I shook his hand, I thought, what a warm smile, and he was so kind. I told him I wanted to volunteer at St. Rose, and he referred me to Brian Hint. Unfortunately, Brian suggested that I become a Eucharistic minister, which really scared me. Who was I to touch Christ's body? I was not worthy. I talked to Father Mark, and he said, no, I was not worthy, and neither was he. It is only through Jesus' hand that any of us can do this. It has been such an honor to bring communion to those unable to attend Mass. It is through Brian and Father that I learned that God loves me, as he does all his children. I have long talked to and prayed to our Blessed Mother, but I never talked to God. Now I do often. More importantly, I listen. God has guided me so much since I learned to listen. I have helped my neighbors for so many years, preparing meals, driving them to doctor appointments, tending to them when they were sick or lonely. But now I know it was all God's work, and more importantly, as a Eucharistic minister, I get to bring communion to them. Recently, I started attending on Tuesdays the Rite of Christian Initiation of Adults, also known as RCIA. Even though I'm already a Catholic, I wanted to learn why I want to be a Catholic today. I think of Saint Rose of Lima and the parish here, and this is the best place for me to do just that.